Would you want to try the microphone? Pardon me?
Use the button.
Okay, well, can I see a show of hands? Is anyone having difficulty hearing Mr. Kovacs?
I live at my house.
If you'd like to move closer, you certainly may. James, would you like?
Again, is that better? Yes. Again, I think you're going to find that the evidence is not going to support aggravated burglary or trespass, or any of those things that they're saying happened. Mr. Ross entered that home. What you're going to find is he was making an attempt to rekindle his lost love, knowing that his time was running out. And his purpose for going to that house was to do that. Was not to commit the burglary, not to commit a trespass. You're also going to find that in the course of doing so, somebody died. No doubt about that. What would happen is going to be the aggravated burglary did not occur. And again, I ask you to listen carefully, because you will not hear, I suggest you will not hear evidence supporting those charges. Again, I'd like to thank you in advance for what I know is going to be a difficult task for you. We have confidence in all of you, and we trust you will return the verdicts that are required based on the evidence you're going to hear. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Mulligan, the state's first witness. No.
Your Honor, this time the State Court Sergeant James Lucas.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, as you shall answer in that? Yes.
Good afternoon, Sergeant. Can you please state your name?
Sergeant James Lucas.
How are you employed?
I'm a communications supervisor with the Sheriff's Office.
Okay. How long have you been a communications supervisor?
Supervisor for 20 years.
Okay. And, can you please state your name?
Sergeant James Lucas.
Okay. Thank you. What do your duties include?
I'm in charge of the 911 center of the operations, and I'm also the record keeper for the audio recordings.
Okay. What kind of audio recordings are you the record keeper of?
All telephone, radio, and 911 calls.
Okay. So when somebody makes a 911 call and the Sheriff's Office is involved, what kind of procedure do you follow to record those calls?
Everything is recorded into a hard drive, and then I can extract the recording and put it on a CD.
Okay, and how do you maintain those phone calls?
Again, they're stored in a hard drive in a recording box.
Okay, so they're stored on a computer.
Correct.
All right, and then if you need to make a copy of one of those phone calls at a later time, how do you do that?
Just extract it from the computer and copy it onto a CD.
Okay, and when you copy it onto a CD, are you able to tell if it's a 911 call that you were involved with?
Yes.
All right, how are you able to tell that?
The way it's documented in the computer, and also the way the call's answered. If it's a 911 call, it's answered as a 911 emergency call.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm handing the defense what's been marked as State's Exhibit 138. And Your Honor, I'm handing the witness what's been marked as State's Exhibit 138. Sergeant, I handed you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 138. Does that appear to be a 911 recording?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I might need a moment while I set up the TV here.
Sure.
Your Honor, at this time, I'm going to play the contents of the CD.
All right.
Conversation recorded on March.
Your Honor, if I may turn off the volume.
Conversation recorded on March 27th, 2013 at 11:47 on channel 2.
Sergeant, do you recognize what just happened on that CD?
Yes.
How do you recognize that?
It identifies the date, time, and that it was a 911 call.
Okay, and that would be a 911 call handled by the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
911.
You have to get him up. Nobody's not like this person.
Okay, where are you at?
3120.
3121 Northwest. 3120 North Light Road. What's the problem? What's the problem? What happened to her? Okay, they're on the way. Okay, they're on the way. Where is she shot at? Fair Township Squad, your question is 3120 North Light Road.
3121, please get yourself.
Shot. Fair Township Squad, your question is 3120 North Lights Road. 3120 North Lights Road, before the person shot stays away from the scene. Time now 11:48. Okay, what's going on?
Somebody shot. Please get yourself.
Okay, they're on the way. Where is she shot at? Okay, is she talking to you at all? Is she breathing?
No.
Okay, what's your last name?
Swope. SWOPE.
Okay, what's your first name?
Israel.
Okay, all right. Where is she at in the house?
She's in the bedroom.
And she's not breathing?
No.
Okay.
Please get yourself.
Okay, they're on the way. Did you see someone do this? They're on the way. Did you see someone do this?
Yeah.
Who would have done it?
He's here. He's walking around. He needs an ambulance.
Okay, they're on the way. Who did this?
Randy Ross.
And he's there?
Yes.
All right, where are you at in there?
In the house.
Fair Township Police, Ottawa County, your channel. Callers advising a Randy Ross is the person who shot her. He is still there. Does he have a weapon?
I've taken it away. He did it. He's walking around. My daughter's downstairs. Summer, get out of the house! Get out of the house! Summer, get out of the house!
Hearing for the caller's advising she took the weapon away from her.
Summer, get out of the house!
What's the feeling right now? Yeah, do it. 204 County. Caller advises she took the weapon away from the subject. He's still there.
He shot himself too, and he's walking around. I don't know where my daughter is.
She's advising that he shot himself also. He is still walking around there. Where did he shoot himself at?
In the head. I'm walking around and out when my daughter, I don't know how to help anybody.
Okay, all right, calm down. 204 county, two victims.
Okay, just stay in there, please. Look, let me where he is.
Okay, and ma'am?
I'm gonna go back upstairs. My daughter's lost in the bathroom.
Okay, your daughter's in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Is she injured?
She's okay.
Hey, is your daughter injured?
No.
No?
I'm okay.
All right.
Are you okay? Oh, God. Please, oh,
204 Idle County. Okay, all right, ma'am?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see the police officer?
Yeah, she's got his gun drawn, but I don't
Okay, all right, listen to me, listen to me. I want you to come out with your hands up, okay, so he knows you're not armed. Can you come outside to him, tell him you're not armed?
I'm afraid to go out there. Can I help the motel, please?
Okay, Andrea. Okay, calm down. Do you see the police officer?
Yeah.
Okay, Andrea, I want you to go outside to him.
You got Randy down, though. I don't want to go over there. Get off the phone, honey. Get off the phone.
Okay, Andrea, the police officer, yeah, I want you to put your hands up, tell them you're not armed.
Get out!
Sergeant, was that recording recorded on the hard drive that you testified about?
Yes.
Okay. And has that recording been maintained as part of your regular duties?
Yes.
And was that a true and accurate, this was a copy off the hard drive, right?
Correct.
And was that a true and accurate recording that we listened to?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Was that at 11:47 a.m. or p.m. that the call occurred?
AM.
A.m. Okay. Thank you. Your Honor, at this time, the state moves to admit State's Exhibit 138.
No objection, Judge. Admitted.
No further questions.
Ross?
No questions of this witness, thank you, sir.
You may step down, thank you. The state's next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. The state would call Stuart Swope to stand.
May counsel approach, Judge?
Yes. On or off the record?
On.
Okay. Folks, you can stand up, you can stretch, you can talk amongst yourselves for a little bit. Distract
swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Do you swear to God?
Summer, I'm going to start out by asking you to really speak up so that everybody on the jury can hear you, okay?
Good afternoon. Could you tell me your name, please?
Summer Swope,
Summer, how old are you?
16,
What month is your birthday?
June.
So you've had your 16th birthday this year. No, last year then. You haven't had your 17th birthday would be this year, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you know Amy Ross?
Yes.
And how do you know her?
She's my aunt,
And who is your mother?
Andrea Swope.
In March of 2013, were you living with your mother?
Yes.
And your aunt Amy was living there too, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You lived on Lights Road, just outside of Oak Harbor, in Ottawa County, correct? Okay. Our court reporter takes down words. If you shake your head, there's nothing to take down. That's in Ottawa County, correct?
Yes.
Very good, thank you. Do you remember March 27th, 2013?
Yes.
Will you ever be able to forget that day?
No.
Could you tell the jurors what happened?
When I came home from the track, Randy pulled in and entered our house by force and shot my Aunt Amy and himself twice.
Okay, now let's back up a little bit. You said you came home from track. Is that the first thing that the family did, the three of you did that morning?
Well, when I woke up in the morning, they were moving stuff in of Amy's, so they had gone in the morning to.
Summer, I think you're going to have to speak up a little bit. I'm having difficulty hearing.
I'm sorry.
Others. So when you woke up that morning, were they back from somewhere, or did you go with them?
They were back from Amy's house when I woke up.
And who is they?
My mom and Aunt Amy.
Did they have help with them?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What were they doing when you woke up?
They were moving stuff in from their vehicle,
What kinds of things, do you know?
like furniture and things of Amy's that they hadn't moved yet.
So it was furniture from Amy's house that she shared with Randy, and it was being brought back to the house that you and your mother rented on Lights Road in Oak Harbor,
Yes.
correct? And was Amy living with you at that time?
Yes.
How long did she live there, roughly?
About a month or two she had lived there.
Just the three of you?
Right.
So the furniture was being moved in. What happened next during the day?
They took me to track, and I was there for about an hour. And then my mom and Amy picked my friend and I up from track and dropped her off, and then we went home. And then we were there for...
Now, you were not at school that day, but you went to track practice, right?
Correct, it was spring break.
Spring break? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. What happened next? Did
Then-
your friend come home with you, or?
No.
Who
We
was
dropped
your-
her off at home.
And who was your friend?
Kennedy. Preston.
Kennedy?
Correct.
Okay. Is Kennedy somebody that you text from time to time?
Yes.
Or maybe all the time?
Yes.
Okay. What happened next after you dropped Kennedy off and you came home?
We were there for only a little bit, resting, and then Randy pulled in. And my mom was on the phone, and she motioned for me to run upstairs. And I went upstairs.
So Randy just came in the driveway. Had he come up to the front door yet?
No.
But she knew to tell you to go upstairs?
Yes.
And was she calm about it or anxious? Or how would you describe your mother's?
Well, she was on the phone, so she was trying to end that conversation while she motioned for me to go upstairs.
What did you do?
I walked upstairs.
What room did you walk into upstairs?
I kind of stayed by the stairway because I didn't really know what was going on.
You were curious, huh? Yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. What, if anything, did you hear from upstairs?
Then I heard Randy come to the door, and they were pleading with him, saying things like, "We'll call the police, don't come in here."
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for a hearsay answer.
It's excited utterance and that's an exception to the hearsay rule, not to prove the truth of the matter, but just to prove.
Admitted. May continue. Overruled.
And I heard banging on the door. I knew that he was banging on the door.
Okay, trying to get what happened first here, the talking or the banging on the door?
I don't quite remember, but I remember that they were trying to keep him from coming in, and he was banging on the door.
So they may have been talking through the door or
Through the
something?
door, yes.
Okay. What happened next?
I could tell that he had broken in because there was a very loud bang and they were screaming. And then my mom ran up the stairs and then Amy ran up the stairs with me.
So they joined you on the second floor of the house?
Correct.
Is there more than one room on the second floor?
Yes.
And you have one of them as your bedroom, right?
Yes.
Is that the room they came to?
Yes.
What happened next?
I went into a sort of closet area with shelves. And my mom and Amy were trying to stop Randy from coming into my room, pushing on the door and trying to keep him out of that room.
Were they able to keep him out?
No, eventually my mom let go of the door and came to me, and he came through the door.
Is there a lock on your bedroom door?
Yes, but it was never fully closed. They were just pushing against it.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
They were just pushing against the door. It was not locked.
Okay, so they were trying to close it,
Correct.
but they couldn't get it closed to lock. Okay. So the door came open. What happened then?
My mom came to me in the shelved area, and the next thing that I saw other than my mom was Randy holding a gun out towards what I assumed to be where Amy was, because I had limited view, but I saw him with the gun.
So I'm sorry, Summer, I'm having real trouble hearing.
I'm sorry.
Can you say that again louder?
My mom came to me in the shelved area, and then the next thing that I saw besides my mom was Randy, holding a gun towards what I assumed to be where Amy was. I saw him.
Objection. Calls for an assumption or speculation. Sustained.
Okay. Summer, let me show you State's Exhibits 70 and 72.
Can I see it, please? Thank you. Closet.
Are these pictures of what you're calling the shelf area?
Yes.
Okay. I might call that a closet. Is it a closet with shelves in it?
Yes.
So we're both right?
Yes.
Okay. And so you were in here?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. And is that about how big the closet is, the area that you're in right now?
Yes. Maybe a little bigger.
A little bigger. And you're in there and your mother's in there?
Correct.
Is there a door on the shelf area?
No.
So it's like it's open to the rest of the room?
Correct.
Okay. What did you see from that area?
I could see Randy holding a gun straight out.
Okay. Before that, did you see anything? Did you see how Amy got to be out of your sight?
No, I was looking straight. If this was the area, I was looking this way instead of out towards my room.
Okay. You were where in relation to your mom? Where were you in the closet and where was your mom?
She was shielding me, so she was closer to the open space of my room. I was closer to the wall.
Okay, so that's the wall behind you. You're back there and your mother is here.
Correct.
Okay. Could you still see, even though your mother was between you and the room, could you still see into the room?
Yes.
How could you see into the room?
Well, we were both pressed against the shelves trying to be hidden, so there was plenty of space to see out.
So even though you were trying to seek shelter in there, you could still see out?
Correct.
And what did you see from when you first got into that closet?
When I first entered the closet, I had just looked straight towards the other shelves. And by the time that I was looking at Randy, he was holding a gun straight out.
Okay. So if I'm Randy, and, how close should I be to the
Closer.
closer? You tell me when to stop.
Stop there.
Okay. And which way am I looking or turning?
This way.
This way. Okay. So you and your mother are this close to Randy? What happened? What did he do?
After holding the gun out for a short time, he...
Like this?
Correct.
Okay, then what happened?
He fired it once, and then turned it onto himself.
Okay. So he fired once.
Correct.
How many times did the gun shoot altogether?
3.
Okay, so that, when he fired it once, was that the first shot?
Correct.
When's the second shot?
After he turned the gun on himself, he shot himself.
Okay. So if I'm still Randy, I'm going to shoot myself. Am I standing, did I turn it all or?
No.
Okay, so I stand here, and can you point how he held the gun to shoot himself?
He held it right under his chin like this.
Okay. And then what did he do?
He shot himself once and then twice.
Where was the second shot?
Same place.
Okay, so standing here, still the same distance?
Correct.
Okay, now I'm Randy, I put the gun under my chin and I shoot once, right?
Right.
What happens then?
He didn't fall yet, and he shot himself again and fell to the ground.
So second time through the chin and fell to the ground.
Correct.
Okay. All that close to you.
Correct.
Did he ever look at you or your mother, if you know?
I'm not sure if he looked at us, but my mom was pleading with him.
What did you hear your mother say at that time?
She
Objection,
said,
Your Honor. Calls for hearsay answer.
Same responses before.
Overruled. You should answer.
she said things like, please Randy, don't do this, things of that sort.
I show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit 140. Does this diagram look like a diagram of the second floor of your home?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Do you see this area right here? What is that?
That is the closet that I was in.
Okay. Now, the closet seems to be wide. Is that the way, can you go through all the areas of that closet?
No, on either side of the doorway, it's full of shelves.
And that's why you call it the shelf area?
Correct.
Okay. And you see that, that red dot there, or the red blotch?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what that is from?
The pool of blood.
And how did that get there, if you know?
That is from when Randy shot himself.
Okay. And this figure here, it looks like a person laying down. What would that represent, if you know?
That would be where Amy was shot and fell to the ground.
Okay. Did you see Amy?
I did not.
You did. What happened after Randy shot himself twice? What did you do?
Well, I was still in the closet for a short time while he was moving around and making noises. And when it was clear that he wasn't dead, he was moving, my mom told me to run out of the room, so I ran downstairs and I locked myself in the bathroom.
Do you know what happened to Randy Ross then?
I was aware that he...
Objection. Calls for speculation, Your Honor. Aware.
If you could rephrase your question.
Could you hear anything from your position in the bathroom?
I could hear the door to outside open and slam, so I knew that he had gone outside.
Okay.
And my mom at that time was yelling for me to leave because she knew that he had left.
Okay.
we approach the bench, Ron?
Yes. On the record?
Yes.
Stretch. Stretch yourself, please.
I gave you an exhibit, which is State Exhibit 139. Do you recognize the text messages in that exhibit?
Yes.
And how do you recognize them? How do you know what they are?
These are the messages that I sent Kennedy that day.
Kennedy, the same lady that you took back to track practice?
Yes.
When did you send those messages to Kennedy?
These were right around the time when Randy pulled in and the moments later after that.
Okay. This person you've been talking about, Randy Ross, do you see him in the courtroom?
Yes.
Could you point to him and describe what he's wearing for the record?
He's wearing a teal shirt and a striped tie.
Your Honor, I think the record should reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
It will.
Okay. Okay, I want you to as soon as it stops moving, see where it says Kennedy OMFG.
Yes,
That says, oh my God, with another word in there, right?
yes.
Okay, that's what that stands for. And then the next one says what?
Randy is here.
And that was a text from who to who?
From me to Kennedy.
And who do you mean by Randy? That person you just pointed out?
Yes.
Okay. And then Kennedy texted you back, right?
Right.
And then you responded to her text and you identified Randy, right?
Right.
And what do you say about Randy?
Amy's husband.
And at that time, he was knocking and you were in your room, is that
Correct.
true? And then there is, would you call it a emoticon or?
Sure.
And what does that mean?
It was a straight face.
Okay.
A straight face.
And then what's the next text that you sent to Kennedy?
He shot Amy and himself
Why did you send that to Kennedy?
to let her know what happened.
Okay, so that's what was happening.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So Randy is here, is at, the minute is 43:21, correct?
Yes.
And within 5 minutes, I'm sorry, within 4 minutes, wait, 43 to 46, I'm sorry, 3 minutes, you're saying that he, from coming into the house until shooting, it was 4 minutes between those two texts, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you did that in real time as it was happening?
Yes.
I'll show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit 48. You recognize that?
Yes.
What is that, Summer?
That's in my room.
49?
My bed.
Okay. I'll tell you what, why don't I give you all of these? Look at it once, and then I'll have some general questions and then some specific.
Okay.
I want you to look at them and make sure you let me know whether they accurately show your room on that day.
Yes, they do.
Okay. So these pictures accurately portray the areas of your room?
Yes.
Okay. 48 is your bedroom?
Correct.
Now this wasn't in your bedroom before your aunt got shot, was it?
No.
And do you know where that came from?
No.
49? Is that your bed?
Yes.
Okay. So 49, if we could put that other diagram back up there. Joe. 49 is the bed, just as we go up the picture from the person laying there.
Correct.
Okay, that's this bed. 50 is an area of your bedroom. Is this the door here?
Yes.
Is that the door that they were trying to hold him back from?
Yes.
And that would be the door, it would be down there, just by the red splotch there, just to the left of that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what this stuff is here in front of it?
Yes.
What is it?
Blood.
51 would be the same door but closer?
Correct.
52 shows a part of the door but coming around the hall.
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for the leading questions to the witness.
I would sustain. What is 52?
It's a corner of the door and a short hallway by the door.
Okay. And 55?
It's a fuller view of my room facing the door.
Were these little tags in that picture in your room all the time?
No.
Do you know what those are from?
Detectives.
Do you know? Did you see them put them there?
No.
And 57?
It's a picture of my floor.
And going back to 55, there is an area here that looks like an area of a reddish substance. Do you know what that is?
Blood.
And off to your left, what is this area here?
That's where I was.
Okay, so this is what happened there that created all that blood, if you know.
That is where Randy shot himself.
And 57, what is that?
That's my floor.
And the area with the, is this the same area with the blood, but a closer view of it?
Yes.
And 59?
That is a further away view of the area with the blood in the closet that I was in.
Do you know what this is?
That's Amy. Part of her. Sorry. That's Amy, her leg.
And is Amy deceased at this point?
Yes.
Picture number 60.
That's my closet, but not the one that I was in.
So there's a second closet in your room. You were not in this closet.
Correct.
And that second closet would be just up a little from, if we go up the picture from the red blood spots, that's where the other closet is?
Yes.
And 61?
That's more of Amy's legs and the closet that I was in and the blood splotch.
62?
That's the window near where Amy was.
And that window, there are two windows in your room?
Yes.
Or are there more than two?
There are two.
Okay. Where are the windows in your room?
They were on either side of my bed, so along the right side of the picture.
Is this window lower on the picture that we're looking at or higher on states 140, I'm sorry?
Lower.
Lower. And this would be the window closest to the figure depicted as Amy?
Yes.
And then 64, can you tell the jury what that is?
That's almost my whole room, facing the door that leads to my room.
you see Amy before you left that closet?
No,
Before you left your bedroom, did you see Amy?
no,
You didn't turn back to look at her?
no,
You just ran?
correct.
Okay. Now this is stage 64. Can you tell the jury what's depicted in that picture?
That's my room.
And what is, I'm sorry, what is this area here?
That's where I was standing.
That's where what?
That's where I was, the closet that I was in.
Okay. And this is the red spots that you're talking about right here?
Yes,
And that red splotch was caused by what, if you remember?
that was caused by Randy shooting himself.
I'll show you stage 62. And what did you say that was again?
That's the window in my room.
Anything significant about the window?
That's near where Amy was.
And when you ran up to the room, was that hole in the window?
No,
How did that hole get there, if you know?
I don't know.
This is Station Exhibit 61. You see the letters J and K? What
Yeah.
is that area there?
That is where I was standing.
That's the closet or the shelf area where you're standing?
Yes,
State's Exhibit 60. What is that?
that's the other closet in my room.
Stage 59. What are we looking at there, Summer?
That's the closet where I was standing and part of Amy and the door that they tried to keep him from coming in.
Do you see this thing right here in front of the door?
I can't see that.
Okay. This would be a view of what, Summer?
That's a view of the same door that they were trying to keep him from coming in, part of my bed and the other closet in my room.
Let me ask, what number was that that you showed?
I'm sorry, it was 55.
Thank you.
And State's Exhibit 70. What is that, Summer?
Those are some of the shelves that were in the closet that I was in.
So you were, this is the shelf or the closet area? That's where you were standing? is it?
Yes.
Okay. May I have one moment, Your Honor? for the introduction of exhibits 139 and 40, plus the exhibits that we've previously gone through.
Other than previously stated.
Yes.
Admitted, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions for this witness?
Summer, do you know what county your home is in?
Ottawa County?
And that's where all of this happened?
Yes.
And it happened on March 27th,
Yes.
2013?
Yes.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Cross-examination.
No question.
You can step down, thank you very much. At this time, we're going to take a break.